What's happening, players? So I'm actually going to give you guys, from my experience, the three things that will indicate if you're in the presence of an unwanted entity, demon, things of that nature that I can't fully explain but can fully feel when it's in my presence. The first thing would be a feeling of uncomfortability. So if you're feeling ultra uncomfortable at a random moment, right? Like you're just like, I don't understand why I feel just like uncomfortable. I can't get comfortable. There's something nagging at your discomfort, yet you don't know what it is. That would be the first indication from my experience. The second would be anxiety and anxiousness that you don't know where it comes from as well. That's going to look a lot like just going in a room and then you're anxious and have anxiety that you maybe normally wouldn't have. Like for me, I've had a general sense of being pretty comfortable and anxiety free in social situations, but when I am in the presence of an entity of sorts, that is not the case, and I cannot shake it. As much as I might observe my thoughts and be reasonable about it and just, like a lot of things, not let it affect me, that is not the case when you're in that presence. The third thing would be the feeling of being rushed. So if you feel all of a sudden, right, you'll be rushed, and it could play out like this. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're walking down the street and you hear a car beep and it goes honk, and so it takes your attention, okay? And that car beep gives your attention to that, and so you look in that direction or something like that. Then let's just say there's a bike coming up behind you, right? There's a bike coming up from behind you, and you're like, oh shit, I'm in the way, fuck, what's going on? And they're maybe dinging their ringer or dinging their dong thing, whatever you want to call it, their bell, and so then you're like, fuck, you're distracted by that, and then that gets your attention, and then right as you are distracted from that, someone is walking right in front of you, and you have to stop. And all of that will make you feel like immediately rushed. At least from my experience, once again, it's like the feeling I get is that I'm rushed. Because after that, without even noticing, I'll be like walking way faster and like looking around all the time in that moment. And that would be another indication of an unwanted entity in your presence. And that is some of the things that will happen. Just because that's what they want to get you to be doing, is to be rushed, feel anxiety and uncomfortable. And without knowing these things, I've come to learn them and didn't understand them until I've obviously been through the practice of dealing with it enough to actually identify it as indications. But I hope that helps, because you can do a lot with understanding when you are in that presence and not blaming yourself for the ways that you might feel in moments that it is not your fault. I hope you guys get something out of that, and good luck. Thanks. Love ya. Talk soon.